As I have explored this magical place called the internet, I have seen all kinds of stuff about Finland, and sometimes that stuff isn't that accurate. There are few misconceptions about Finland going around, and I have gathered some of those to this video. Most of these are based on reality, but as they have been posted and reposted as time has passed, the truth has been slightly altered, making them a little misleading. And some of these pics are just extreme cases of nitpicking. Firstly, we are going to examine a claim that can be sometimes heard from the Finnish people themselves. There is no corruption in Finland. Well, yes, but actually no. The posts on the internet often point out to studies that showcase how Finland is leading the charge when it comes to the amount of corruption. So it goes without saying that things are quite fine in Finland when compared to other countries. However, there has been and there still is corruption in Finland. And there are many places that are extremely suitable for some corruption. A good example of a known case of corruption in Finland is Jari Aarnio's case. For those who don't know, he was the head of anti-drug police force in Helsinki, and he used his position to aid criminals to smuggle drugs. For example, he misled the investigations and concealed evidence. His crimes were a big shock for the whole nation, and he probably scared many Finns, so it would be fitting to call him Hui Jari. Before we move to the next misconception, it's ad time. Do you go outside and use the public Wi-Fi to surf the internet? If you do, your precious data and online activities can be seen by everyone. If you don't want it to be this way, use Atlas VPN, as it can protect you against the dangers of an unsafe internet connection. It's your data, so you should keep it secret. Keep it safe. Does this ever happen to you? Your favorite content is region blocked. Use Atlas VPN to change your IP address to pass the region blocks. Use Atlas VPN to block malware and other nasty business. Atlas VPN will inform you if your data has been breached, so you can act accordingly. With one subscription, you can enjoy the blazing speeds of Atlas VPN on all your devices. But you are in a hurry, because Atlas VPN is doing a limited time offer. If you need a VPN, use the link in the description to get Atlas VPN 3-year deal for $199 per month. Ad over. Next, we are going to examine some misconceptions about the Finnish education system. The Finnish school kids don't get homework. And that's false. The Finnish kids do get homework, but perhaps not as much as kids in the other countries. The Finnish education system is praised throughout the internet, and often they highlight the excellent PISA scores of Finland. There is one problem though. They are not the most recent ones. The Finnish success in the PISA studies has decreased from the early 2000s, when Finland was one of the best performing countries. It's not like we are doing extremely bad today, but we have come down significantly from the glory days. Well, at least we are beating Sweden, so at least there's that. The Finnish teachers are held in many places to be the best of the best, which may still be true, but nowadays they are overworked and stressed out because of their workloads. Finland's teachers are as esteemed as their doctors and lawyers. Well, of course, the public respects the work of teachers, just like doctors, etc. But not financially.
I'm like, yo, how about them broke-ass teachers?
And while we are on the subject of schools, I have seen many times comparisons of the school lunches in different countries. And just like everyone else in the comment sections, I do declare that this is major bullshit. Hernekeitto is a common food item in Finnish schools, but it most definitely doesn't look anything like this. From this, it's easy to get the image that Finns are mainly vegetarians or vegans, but this is not the case, as Finns consume a ton of meat. The next misconception is about the Finnish personality. When you see images like this, you might think that Finns must be shy. Of course, there are shy people in Finland, just like there are in every other country. But the common image of the shy Finnish people is likely caused by two things. 1. We like personal space, and 2. We don't do small talk. This shouldn't be interpreted that Finns don't like to have conversations, because we do. But if there's nothing to be said, most of us don't have the need to fill the silence with small talk. So in a way, Finns can handle quietness much better than many foreigners. For Americans, being quiet is such a strange and scary concept that they had to make a horror movie about it. Meanwhile for Finns, this would be another Tuesday.
We're gonna be here a while. Would you like to talk?
I'd rather not.
One misconception that has been addressed on this channel before is the alcohol consumption in Finland. Many would think that Finland would rank high on the alcohol consumption chart, but at least according to the study made by the World Health Organization in 2016, Finland was at the spot 31 when it comes to the alcohol consumption per capita. But the culture revolving around alcohol is kind of weird in Finland. The usage of alcohol is concentrated on small periods of time, naturally to weekends and holidays. If you drink a glass of wine at lunch, people might find that odd, but if you get blackout drunk on Friday, well, it is Friday, so what the hell?
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Mitä vittua tää nyt meinaa?